Okay. Yeah, so back to yapping per usual. I don't know. Don't know how to really explain this. I feel like it's a very heavy and loaded topic, but I feel like I don't know, being black is an interesting experience. I feel like when I was younger, I definitely wasn't comfortable with it, or and I was definitely aware that I was black. And I knew I didn't fit in with black people. I didn't fit the mold and standard of what everybody was expecting. I mean, that was abundantly clear to me when I went to all white schools, or predominantly white schools for, you know. Um, yeah, I just knew I just didn't fit in. Didn't fit in with those children, didn't fit in with the few black people that were there. Always been at a weird divide. Um, people would use that term like an oreo, like black on the outside, white on the inside. Um, yeah, and just like always felt this kind of weird barrier to entry with my own race, and I've always struggled with it. I felt at one point I did get comfortable being like not the typical black person, and I felt happy to be who I was. And like I don't know, it's weird now. It's like going back down the slope where I'm like pretty self conscious of it again. Um, I just think there's a lot of discourse online right now concerning Black people. A lot of judgment, negativity surrounding us. Black men, Black women. We get our fair share of hate and ridicule and suspicion. And I don't think that all of the negativity or the judgment we get is uncalled for. I think some of it is deserved. There's some just ways we conduct ourselves in the Black community that I personally don't agree with. I think we can definitely hold ourselves to a much higher standard, and just behave a little better, not be so entitled, and not have this victim mentality. Um, like obviously, it's a tragedy what happened to us. Injustice, slavery, everything. But at the end of the day, I think it's up to us to I don't know, like I don't know, not I don't want to say not be defined by it because it was a really bad thing that happened to us, but I don't know, just to not let like this victim mentality just become who we are and our identity, basically. And I don't know, being a black woman in particular, I know it's weird. It's like that a lot of people don't like you. Like you're not going to be not a lot of people's standard of beauty, and a lot of people don't seek you, and so you're kind of invisible for the most part. Like there's a lot of times where I'm in public and like people just like they don't even see me. If I'm in line somewhere, like they don't see me. They just like walk right in front of me or cut in front of me and stuff like that. And it's just so ingrained in life. It's so normalized now that like I don't know, it doesn't surprise me anymore. Like it still feels bad, but it doesn't surprise me at all when these things happen, and they happen quite frequently. And yeah, I don't know, it does feel bad knowing that like you're never really going to be wanted, and only like a rare few people will want you and see you as more than just like I don't know, some kind of stereotype or some exotic something. And then it's like because of everything that's happened to us, it's like I know a lot of black women feel like they have to be very tough and kind of masculine, because like a lot of us come from broken homes where there's no father, and the women have to kind of fill both roles. And I mean that does do something to you, mentally, emotionally. You just become hardened, and again, the world treats you a certain way. They don't seem like they want you, and you have to grow a tough exterior to deal with it. And then the sacrifice of that is that we kind of lose our femininity, and we're not soft. And a lot of people criticize us for not being soft, But it's like again that double-edged sword of like we had to adapt to become what we needed to be and to not let the world get to us. But again, in doing so, we've lost this desire or desired quality that a lot of other women have from different races that a lot of people seek and want, and they just find it lacking in Black women. And yeah, it's sad. It's really sad. Because like I think back to just growing up, and I didn't have a lot of feminine Black women figures to look up to. Yeah, like nothing to model myself off of or see myself in through media or anything like that. Um, yeah, I don't know. It's like I know I definitely don't. I'm not like the most feminine person out there. Like some days I have days where I feel like I'm pretty feminine, and other days where again this whole world just gets to me, and I feel like I have to be a little tougher because that's just what's called for, and that's what I have to do. And I don't know. It's sad too that there seems to be like no trust and no unity in our own community. Like the other day, I went to the gym with my brother, and there was a Black girl behind the counter. Like we had to go get like a basketball from her, and I complimented her, and she just looked like so bothered that I even complimented her. Like yeah, I was annoying her by just telling her that she looked really pretty. And I just feel like that's very common. It's like there's no trust, no unity. Not like how we used to have it. And it's like forget Black men. Like they don't even see me like at all. Like I'm sure I don't know, maybe they just assume I'm gonna cause trouble or have an attitude or something. And they just would rather not deal with it. And so, I just don't have like any interactions with them aside from my family, my brothers. Those are like the only Black men I talk to or know, And like I went to my university to do some paperwork the other day, and I got out of my car, and like a Black guy smiled at me, and that was like notable for me, like significant because it's like, oh, like this doesn't really happen. Like we don't really casually smile at each other and like acknowledge one another. It's just it's really really sad. Just wish we had that sense of community like we used to. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. It's like sometimes I'll go on Reddit, and just read certain forums, and then like if Black people come up in a conversation, like just it's kind of I don't know. I don't even know if I want to read the comments because usually they're not in our favor. They're pretty bad. A lot of people putting down Black women and calling us ugly and comparing us to other races and saying how obvious of a choice the other races are and we're not. It's just like things like that I have to get used to and deal with, and that's kind of the norm right now for my life. Yeah. Um, yeah, it's been a struggle. But yeah, that's what I wanted to ramble about, I suppose. And I don't know, I had something else on my mind, but I can't recall what it is now for the life of me. Maybe it'll come back to me at some point, but it's gone now. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's weird. Again, still being on camera, looking at myself, and especially seeing my like thyroid here, which is a lot smaller than it used to be. Thank gosh. I think I mentioned it before. That I'm doing like a lot of holistic approaches to making it smaller, reducing the size, and everything. So it's been very helpful. I need to actually get better about it. The castor oil wraps and my whole diet needs to change and everything, but it is going down. So that's a positive, at least. But yeah, I start work tomorrow. We'll get busy, have to do work, and then the gym right after. It's going to be like a full day every day. Well, not every day, but most of the day. I think weekends off, but yeah, I have a new routine, and I'm kind of excited to go back to work and earn some money and do some things. Even though most of that money is going to go straight into like bills and in debt and all of stuff I have to pay back. But you got to do what you got to do. There's no choice, no way around it. But yeah, Hopefully, I will remember to put tags on this video. I didn't put tags on my last video, and again, I'm not like a big like stickler or hunter for views and subscriptions and stuff like that. So I mean, I don't think I'll add tags. Maybe I'll go back at some point and do it, but it's not like I'm hounding and desperate for the views. So I'm just putting myself out there. Just talking again, trying to connect with people. Just yeah, when I have time, just record something, and just I want it to be again unpolished and genuine and unfiltered, and not do so much editing. Hopefully, this isn't too long, and I won't have to edit it, but we'll see. But yeah, thank you. I'm gonna get ready to go to the gym in like 2 hours, and I think I think it's back day or it's arms. It's one of those. We just had leg day yesterday, and that was fun. So yeah, gonna get ready. Wait for my brother to come home, and then we'll take off to the gym. And then yeah, hopefully have a nice weekend and get to see the back rooms. And I hope you guys have a good weekend too. So thank you.